Hello everyone, my name is Jinhan Hong. The company we would like to introduce the British Petroleum. Our group consists of Jihan Fu, Yu Chenfang, Hong Yangshao, and Jinhan Hong. We will introduce the background of the company and talk about an ethical dilemma, explaining how to deal with it and the impact it has on the organizations, discuss and critically analyze the leadership style of the leader in resolving the dilemma, based on basic principles, summarizes the presentation and make recommendations on how to improve leadership and the management standards in situations where similar dilemma arise. As you know, BP is a group of oil and petrochemical companies founded in 1909 by William Cost Darcy and based in the London, United Kingdom. 1935, the company purchased the assets of Yardley Oil Company for $42 million and became the British Union oil companies. BP is one of the world's largest oil and petrochemical group companies. Founded by former British Petroleum Aramco, the company's principal activities are oil and gas explorations and development, refining, gas marketing and power generations, oil retailing and transportation, and petrochemicals productions and marketing. In addition, the company has a growing business in solar power generation. The current CEO of BP is Brent Loney. During his time as BP's chief executive, Loney plugged to end BP's relationship with Russian state oil energy gained often during Russia's 2022 invasion of Ukraine. During February 2022, Rooney was a member of Represent Board of Directors. Bernie is leading BP's transformations into an integrated energy company, one that creates long-term shareholders' value by providing solutions to the dilemma of source, affordable and low-carbon energy. He is an advocate of inclusion, mental health, and the role that green companies like BP can play in helping the world achieve net zero emissions. Brantley has spent his entire career at BP, having joined as an engineer in 1991 and held a number of operational and management positions, including in Alaska and the Gulf of Mexico, Vietnam, and the UK North Sea. He is a member of board of directors of FCLT Global and lead the Energy Transition Working Group of the Sustainable Marketing Initiative. This is background on BP. Next, I would like to invite Jihan Fu to start his speech.
Thank you, Jinhan. My name is Jihan Fu, and next, I will talk about an ethical dilemma that BP encountered and explain how the company responded to the dilemma and the impact it had on the company. An ethical dilemma is a situation of uncertainty about what is the right thing to do from a moral or ethical perspective. The essence of an ethical dilemma is that people make an either one or the other choice between what is right and what is right, good, and two valuable things. Ethical dilemmas in business management are usually in the areas of trade, unfair competition, environmental pollution, tax evasion, and company valuations. The ethical dilemma faced by BP company was the oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. A deep-sea oil drilling platform leased by BP company explored in the offshore Gulf of Mexico resulted in the oil spill, which resulted in the death of 11 workers and the injury of 17 others. It also affected the local fishing and tourism industry, which was a serious environmental disaster. Next, let's see how BP leads responded to the dilemma. First, BP immediately built a new seal cover and installed it on the badly damaged well to stop the oil leak. Then, a felt dewatering vessels was dispatched to complete the offshore dewatering operation. Second, BP immediately made the decision to remove the person responsible for the incident. BP then announced its full legal responsibility and commitment to pay all legal claims for damages resulting from the incident. These claims include claims related to loss of income and business of individual or organizations such as fishing, seafood processing, marine owners, boat owners, tourism, uh, waterfront property owners, restaurants. Claims related to employees and others who died or were injured. Claims related to environmental damage. Third, BP announced that it will donate money to restore, improve, and protect wild habitat in the area that has been contaminated. Net proceeds from oil sales are being donated to the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation. Finally, BP will work more closely with the local governments and communities to help further restore the local environment to pre-spill levels, including wildlife habitat and fish farmers. And BP will continue to work closely with local university and NGOs to research for efficiency improvements and new ways to further reduce customers' CO2 emissions. Okay, finally, I will conclude by describing the dilemma and the impact of the measure on the organization. The dilemma left BP's image in letters and caused long-term damage to the company's reputation. Morale within the company was low, and a large number of employees felt frustrated and unsettled, resulting in a significant reduction in BP's ability to retain and recruit employees. Most importantly, the financial impact of the incident was enormous, as BP was accused of violating several laws and restrictions, resulting in the need to pay large amounts of compensations. BP was removed from the DSJI and from the FTSE, Europe's leading ethical investment index, due to damage to the local environment. BP leaders took a prospective approach in the series of remands, and the response taken was excellent, thus helping the company to gain public confidence in the company. In this case, it can also prove that the organization's performance in dealing with health, safety, and environment aspects, legal responsibility, and ethical conduct is excellent. Finally, it improved the organization's ability to identify risks, enhance its ability to respond to emergencies, and integrate safety and healthy strategies into its daily work. That's all I want to say. The next, I'd like to introduce you to Yu Chen, who's going to tell you about discuss and analyze the leadership style and fundamentals underlying the leader's approach to problem solving.
Hello everyone, my name is cw1. Here's my part. This is my first part of the 3 leadership style. In this case, Looney observes a combination of supportive leadership style in addressing the graph of Mexico onion spell's ethical dilemma. The supportive trait is exhibited when Looney provides encouragement and emotional support to his followers to ensure they are committed to addressing the onion spear. According to Bashari, supportive leadership function best when the followers have a high competence but a low commitment to the task at hand. As per case, followers may have the competence to handle the onion spear's ethical dilemma, but they are locked at the commitment at the moment and motivation to do so. By Lunia providing encouragement, he demonstrates their supportive leadership trait. The next part is rational linear expression, transformation leadership style in addressing the graph of Mexico onion spear ethical dilemma. The rationale of this leadership style is grounded on that leaders must motivate and inspire their followers towards a common goal. Secondly, leaders using transformational style empower their followers to take ownership of the problem and develop innovative solutions. As per case, Looney focuses on inspiring his employees to work towards an ethical and sustainable future for BP. He demonstrates a commitment to transformational leadership by taking responsibility for the growth of the Mexico onion spears and creating a culture of the accountability within BP. Transformational leadership is implemented by Looney. Best function under idea that the leaders ought to develop their followers by giving them the necessary resources, knowledge, and the skills to achieve the set goals. In this case, the goal is include the sustainable and set goal future. This strategy is more effective in situations where followers are at the high development level, since it gives the leader an opportunity to empower their followers and foster a scene of responsibility and ownership. The last part is theoretical underpin. Theoretical underpin of the BP CEO Looney can be linked to several leadership theories. The transformational leadership is the most prominent. According to the result, transformational leadership focuses on the motivating and impressing followers to attain a shared vision. According to Yuslu, the contingency theory of the leadership observes that the most effective leadership style will depend on the situation at hand. The situation leadership series is reflected in Looney's leaderships. He recognized his followers facing a crisis and they need support to direction. So he offered guidance and communicates to his followers on the situation at hand, diligence task, and give the necessary resources to solve this crisis. Finally, servant leadership is also reflected in Looney's leadership, as he centered on the serving his followers by prioritizing safety and sustainability. So, okay, my teammate Hong Yang Shou will now present the next part for you.
Thank you. My name is Hong Shao. Based on the analysis by my team members, it is evident that leadership styles play a crucial role in addressing ethic dilemmas. In the case of BP's Gulf of Mexico oil spill, the CEO Bernard Looney demonstrated a combination of supportive, transformational, situational, and servant leadership styles to address the crisis effectively. By providing emotional support, inspiring his followers, taking ownership of the problem, and prioritizing safety and sustainability, Looney created a culture of accountability within BP. To improve leadership and management standards in similar ethic dilemmas, organizations should focus on developing leaders who can motivate and inspire their followers towards a shared vision, empower their followers to take ownership of the problem and develop innovative solutions, and serve their followers by prioritizing their safety and well-being. Additionally, leaders should have the necessary resources, knowledge, and skills to achieve the set goals. One of the most critical ways to achieve this is to develop a strong safety culture within our organization. As leaders, they need to establish a culture where safety is a top priority and all employees are trained and equipped to identify and address potential safety hazards. Additionally, we should focus on risk management and invest in new safety technologies and equipment, conduct regular safety audits, and establish emergency response plans. Another essential factor is build a strong team of employees who have the necessary skills and experience to operate safely. Leaders Leaders should focus on recruiting and retaining employees who prioritize safety and providing them with the resources and support they need to succeed. As leaders strive for continuous improvement, they should also embrace trans- transpar- trans- transparency and accountability. Leaders must be willing to learn from past mistakes, report on safety metrics, engage with the stakeholders, and take responsibility for any accidents or incidents that occur. In conclusion, the case of BP's Gulf of Mexico oil spill demonstrates that effective leadership is essential in addressing ethic dilemmas. By adopting a combination of leadership styles, leaders can inspire their followers, develop creative solutions, and foster a sense of responsibility and ownership. Organizations should strive to develop leaders who can exploit these traits to improve leadership and management standards in similar ethic dilemmas. That's all about our full presentation. Thanks.